I'm going to talk about occurring patterns. So let's look at weather warning. There is no weather warning. So let's wait 10 seconds. Oh, now it's refresh. There is no weather warning. So let's look at pressure patterns. Solid in Scarborough. So let's look at pressure patterns. Zoom out to southern Ontario. Go to 7 p.m. So there is no pressure except 1024 nearby. Well, so let's look at next precipitation. Next day actually. Let's go to March 4th. So it's gonna go to from March 4th to the March 7th. That's the title, but the actual pattern is gonna go from March 3rd to the March 7th. So 1024, and there is no pressure anywhere else. So let's go to next hour. For next hour, which is 7 p.m., March 5th. 1016, 1020, 1024, 1028 millibars per share. Let's go to next hour, which is 7 p.m. So 1016, 1020, 1000 and whatever, 24 millibars of pressure. Let's go to next hour, which is 7 p.m. Final day of the pressure pattern. So 1012, 1008, there should be 1004 by the distant count. So let's look at precipitation pattern starting from 1 p.m. March the 3rd. There is nothing else. Let's start again, the whole thing. So let's start when the timer hits 150. So there is nothing for March 3rd, 2026, 1 p.m. So let's go to next hour, which is 4 p.m. There is nothing else. 7 p.m. There's something. Niagara Falls City is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall with the southern. So let's go to southern half actually. So let's go to 10 p.m. So Niagara Falls City is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Niagara on the Lake gets actually 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. So let's go to 7 a.m. March 4th, 2026. There is nothing else. 10 a.m. There's nothing else. 1 p.m. There's nothing else. 4 p.m. There's nothing else. 7 p.m. There's nothing else. 10 p.m. There's nothing else. Let's go to 7 a.m. March 5th, 2026, Thursday. So there is nothing else. Let's go to 10 a.m. There is nothing else. 1 p.m. There is something. So Niagara Falls City is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall, which is most part of it. So let's go to 4 p.m. Some changes. So Niagara Falls City is gonna get some 0.2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Niagara on the Lake is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Hamilton, Oakville, Sissaga, Brampton, Orangeville, Toronto, Richard Hill, Newmarket, Scarborough, Stouffville, Oshawa, Uxbridge. It's gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to next hour, which is 7 p.m. So Niagara on the Lake, most part of Niagara Falls City, Scarborough, Stouffville, Toronto, Richard Hill, Newmarket, Sissaga, Brampton, Orangeville, Beverly Hills, Virginia, Barrie, London. So those cities are gonna get some 0.25, 2.5 millimeters of rainfall, including parts of Oshawa. So Uxbridge is gonna get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Hamilton, Oakville is gonna get some 6.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to next tower, which is Peterborough. Peterborough is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Belleville is gonna get some 2.5 and 0.25 millimeters of freezing rain. Let's go to next tower, which is Collingwood. Is gonna get some Collingwood or Lala is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to next tower, which is 10 p.m. So same day. So Scarborough, Stouffville, Toronto, Richmond Hill, Newmarket, Sissaga, Brampton, Orangeville, Hamilton, Oakville, Oshawa. Those cities are gonna get some there. Those cities are gonna get some 6.25 millimeters of rainfall, including Georgia, Beverly Hills, Barrie. So let's start from Orangeville. So Orangeville is already done. So I don't need to correct it. So Uxbridge, Belleville is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of freezing rain. Coburg is gonna get some 2.5 millimeters of freezing rain. Niagara on the Lake Niagara Falls is gonna get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Collingwood is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. That's gonna get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to next tower, which is Peterborough. It's gonna get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall, so freezing rain actually. So let's go to 7 a.m. So Oshawa, Niagara Falls, it is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. So parts of it's gonna be 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Coburg, Peterborough is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. So Belleville is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. So freezing rainfall. Okay, let's start from freezing whole thing again for Belleville, Coburg, Peterborough. So Coburg is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of freezing rain. Peterborough is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of freezing rain. 0.25 millimeters of freezing rain is in Belleville. So Scarborough is gonna get some, but the southeastern part. So it's gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to next tower, which is this is March 6th. So let's go to March 6th, 2026, 10 a.m. morning time. So Holbrook is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. So Cold Peterborough, Belleville is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of freezing rain. Let's go to next hour, which is 1 p.m. So Belleville is going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to next hour, which is 4 p.m. There is nothing else. 7 p.m. There's nothing else. 10 p.m. there is something. So line said over Whiteham Boylston is gonna get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Collingwood, Palm Beach, Sunny Beach is going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall, including Brampton, Orange. Well, still possible. So Hanover is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall as Hanover. So let's go to next tower, which is 7 a.m. So this is actual one. So not actual one. So Wyatton, Palm Beach, Solomon, Olala, Georgia, Beverly Isles, Betty's gonna get some Balboa's gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. So let's look at Collingwood is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Peterborough is gonna get some 6.25 millimeters of rainfall, actually 2.5. Let's go to next hour, which is 10 a.m. So, line said, Obey White Sun, Port Elgin, Hanover, Palm Beach, Solid Bay, Scanberry, Georgia, Beverly Isles, it's gonna get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. So, Stouffville, Newmarket, Orangeville is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. So, Bram. So let's go to next tower, which is Uxbridge, going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Peterborough is going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Belleville's going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. 2.5 millimeters is in Peterborough, could be heavy. So let's go to next tower, which is Niagara Falls City is going to get some of the southern. Mostly it's dry for Niagara Falls City is going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfalls in Niagara Falls City. So let's go to 1 p.m. So let's go to 1 p.m. So Hamilton, Oakville, Sissaga, Brampton, Orangeville, Newmarket, Stouffville, Scarborough, Toronto, Richmond Hill, Oshawa, Hoboken, Peterborough, Niagara on the Lake is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall, 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. This is Niagara Falls City, possibly Uxbridge. So Belleville also counts. So Lion said obeys also count Port Elgin, Hanover, Collingwood, Palm Beach, Sunny Beach, Salaby, Midland. Olala, Georgia, Beverly Isles is gonna get some 0.25, 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Betty's gonna get some 6.25 millimeters of rainfall. So orange was done. The orange wood market is leveled off. It's gonna get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to next hour, which is 1:04 p.m. So it's up going up to 7 p.m. So Lion's Head, OB, Wyatt Temple, Elgin, Hanover, Collingwood, Palm Beach, Thunder Beach, South Lake Bay, Georginia, Beverly Isles, Coburg, Peterborough, Oshawa, Uxbridge, Scarborough, Stouffville, Toronto, Richmond Hill, Newmarket, Sissaga, Brampton, Orangeville, Oakville, Hamilton is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Niagara on the Falls City is gonna get some 6.25 millimeters of rainfall. Niagara on the Lake lightest is 0.25. IB is gonna be 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Baba is gonna get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Very Orla is gonna get Midland is gonna get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to goodbye. Let's go to next hour, which is 7 p.m. So heaviest Niagara Falls is 6.25, lightest 2.5. So Hamilton, Oakville, Sissaga, Brampton, Orangeville, Toronto, Richmond Hill, Newmarket, Scarborough, Stouffville, Oshawa, Uxbridge, Pacoba, Peterborough, Belleville, Orla, Barrie, Georginia, Beverly Hills, Orla, Midland, London. Those are gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. So let's go to Uxbridge. She's gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. That's actually corrected. So let's go to next hour, which is 10 p.m. Final hour of the middle run. So Niagara Falls City, Niagara on the Lake is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's look at total precipitation. So let's set up to 4 p.m. Maybe actually 10 seconds, not 10 seconds. So let's actually wait for 4 seconds. So let's look at total precipitation. So 0.7 millimeters is in Niagara Falls City. Lightest and heaviest in Niagara on the Lake is gonna get some nothing actually. So Niagara on the Lake 0.2 millimeters, heaviest 0.4. So let's go to next 24 hours, which is 7 p.m. So let's start from random. So Betty's 3 millimeters, Georginia 5 millimeters, 5 millimeters, Bavaria's 5 millimeters, Newmarket 5 millimeters, Orangeville 5 millimeters, Hooksville 5 millimeters, Sasha 2 millimeters, Stillford 3 millimeters, 3.5 Scarborough, down to Toronto, Brampton, Mississauga's 4 millimeters, Hamilton 5 millimeters, 10 millimeters. Lightest is going to be 10 millimeters. Everywhere in Niagara Falls is 5.5 millimeters. Coburg 1 millimeters. Peterborough 0.7. Belleville's gonna get some 0.8 millimeters. Olala's gonna get some 0.7 millimeters of rainfall. So let's go to next goal. So let's go to next city. Or Collingwood is gonna get some 0.7 millimeters of rainfall. London. Let's go to next hour, which is 7 p.m. 90th hour at 100. So everywhere in Niagara Falls is gonna be 4 millimeters. Hamilton 3 millimeters. Or Oakville Highway is gonna get some 7 millimeters of rainfall, 8 millimeters. So Brampton 11 millimeters, Mississauga 9 millimeters, downtown Toronto 9 millimeters, Scarborough is gonna get some 10 millimeters, 8.5 or 10 millimeters, Stouffville 8 millimeters, Newmarket 9 millimeters, Orangeville 9 millimeters, Uxbridge 10 millimeters, Oshawa 8 millimeters, Peterborough 7 millimeters, Coburg 9 millimeters, Belleville 7 millimeters. So let's go to Collingwood. It's gonna get some 1 millimeters. Jordina 6 millimeters. Beverly Hills is 6 millimeters. No, it's gonna be 7 millimeters for Beverly Hills and Jordina actually. So let's go to Barrie. It's gonna be 5 millimeters. Olala is gonna get some 3 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to Midland. So let's go. It's gonna be 0.3 millimeters of Midland. So let's go to next hour, London. Let's go to next hour, which is 24 hours after that. So, Hanover. So, let's start from easy city. So, everywhere in Toronto, super 5 millimeters of rainfall. Local Mississauga, Hamilton is going to be 2 millimeters. Niagara Lake 2 millimeters. Niagara City 10 millimeters. 8 millimeters in the market, possibly in Orangeville. Uxbridge is going to get some 6 millimeters. Asheville 5 3 millimeters. 4 millimeters in Bell. Peterborough, Coburg 4 millimeters. 5 millimeters is in Bevel. So let's go to London. Port Elgin is gonna get some 20 millimeters of rainfall, it's actually 20 millimeters. So Hanover is gonna get some 18 millimeters. So Hobbs Bay is gonna get some 19 millimeters of rainfall. Lionshead is gonna get some 18 millimeters of rainfall. 18. So actually 20 millimeters of rainfall is going to be, like I said, Hobbs Bay is going to get some 21 millimeters of rainfall, but actually it's going to be 19 millimeters. Solid Bay 18 millimeters. Thunder Bay is going to get some 7.5 millimeters of rainfall. Bombay is going to get some 7 point, that's actually wrong. So it's going to be 15 millimeters of rainfalls in Bombay, 16 millimeters is in Thunder Beach. Southern Bay, whatever. Midland's gonna get some 15 millimeters of rainfall. So let's actually 14 millimeters of rainfall Midland. So let's go to next hour. Whitehouse 19 millimeters of rainfall. For Elgin, Hanover's gonna get some. Hanover's gonna get some borderline 22 millimeters of rainfall, which is 25, 26 millimeters of rainfall. It's in Hanover. So Collingwood 7 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to next hour, which is there is no next hour. Let's actually double check Hanover. It's going to take minutes last one. So it's going to be 26.2 millimeters of rainfall as in Hanover. So let's look at nothing else. Let's look at 7 p.m. March 5th, there is something lightest is gonna be 0.25 millimeters of freezing rain. That's actually the heaviest. So let's look at next hour, which is 7 p.m. Bevel's gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of freezing rain. So let's look at March 6th. There is something. So Coburg is gonna get some 4 millimeters of freezing rain by Peterborough 7 millimeters freezing rain. Uxbridge 5 millimeters of freezing rain, Belleville 6 millimeters of freezing rain, so Niagara Falls City 0.25 Celsius. So Jodinia is gonna get some 4 millimeters, 3 millimeters. Beverly Hills is gonna get some 2 millimeters, where it is gonna be 1 millimeters freezing rain, actually 0.25. So let's go to next hour. Whitetown -5, Collingwood -5. Brampton -5, Mississauga -4, Downtown -4, Scarborough -4, Stouffville -4. Newmarket, Orangeville -7, Uxbridge -6, Oshawa -5, Peterborough -6, Coburg -4, Belleville -7, Hamilton -1, Oracle -1, everywhere in Niagara Falls -3. So Port Elgin -3, Hanover is gonna get some -4 degrees. Salt Bay is gonna get some Solid Bay is gonna get some -3 degrees. So Bombay is gonna get some -3.5 degrees. Thunder Beach is gonna get some -2 degrees. So like said, Bay is gonna get some. Like said, Bay is gonna get some -3 degrees. So Jodinia is gonna get some -5 degrees. Perry, actually -4. Perry is gonna get some -4. No, it's gonna be -6 degrees actually, but yeah. -5 actually. So -6. So Beverly Hills is gonna be -8 degree, 9 degrees, actually -8, 7 degrees. So let's go to London. Let's go to Midlands. Gonna get some -6.5 degrees. Malala is gonna get some -7 degrees. So let's go to next hour this time actually. So let's go to next hour. Actually -6 degrees, no -7. So let's go to 3 p.m. So Whitehead 6 degrees, Collingwood 4 degrees, Newmarket 3 degrees, Orangeville 4 degrees, Brampton 3 degrees, Mississauga 3 degrees, Downtown 3 degrees, 205 Scarborough, Stouffville 2 degrees, Uxbridge, Oshawa, Peterborough is going to be 4 degrees. Peterborough, Coburg 3 degrees. Melbourne 3 degrees. Hamilton 3 degrees. Local 3 degrees. Everywhere in Arc Falls going to be 7 degrees, 8 degrees, number 5. Boyles in 3 degrees. Onward is going to get some 5 degrees. So Lines and Hopes is going to be it's going to be 5 degrees. So Salisbury 4 degrees. Bombay going to get some 4 degrees. Thunderbee is gonna get some 1 degrees. So let's go to Midlands, which is going to be 7 degrees. Olala going to be 4 degrees. Betty 4 degrees. Jordania 2 degrees. Babylon is gonna get some 4 degrees. So let's actually, yeah, they could be. Let's go to next hour, which is 7 a.m. It's 7 a.m. So Whitehall -3, Collingham -5, Brampton -5, Mississauga -1, Toronto -1, Stouffville -2, Scarborough -1.5, Newmarket -5, Orangeville -5, Uxbridge -4, Oshawa -1, Peterborough -6, Coburg -1, Belvoir -6, Hamilton whole local -1, local, yeah, just everywhere in Ag Falls 0.5 degrees, which is a bit of basic. So Lightsaid Obey is gonna get some -1 degrees, so Sotheby, Thunderbee is gonna get some different temperatures. -5 degrees, Bomb Beach -5, Midland -6, Lilla -6, Betty -5, Georginia -5, -6. Beverly ISO is gonna get some -7 degrees, so let's -7 degrees, so -7 degrees. So Port Elgin is gonna get some -3 degrees. Actually, -4 degrees, -3 degrees, 3.5. Hanover is gonna get some -4 degrees. White -3 degrees. So let's go to next hour, which is 3 p.m. Wireton is 4 degrees, Collingwood 3 degrees, Brampton, Mississauga, Toronto 2 degrees, Scarborough 2.5 degrees, Stouffville 3 degrees, Newmarket 3 degrees, Orangeville 3 degrees, Uxbridge 3 degrees, Oshawa 4 degrees, Peterborough 3 degrees, Coburg 3 degrees, Melbourne 3 degrees, Hamilton's 1 degrees, Equals 1 degrees, everywhere near Toronto, Niagara on Falls, it's gonna be 2 degrees. Georgia, Beverly Hills is very 3 degrees. Olala is gonna get some 6 degrees. So let's go to Salisbury, 7 degrees. Midland is gonna be 8 degrees, which is wrong. Temperature is going 9 degrees. 8 degrees, actually. So Bomb Beach, 5 degrees. Thunder Beach is gonna be 5 degrees, actually. Hope's Bay, Line said, is gonna get some 3 degrees. So Port Elgin, Hanover is gonna get some 4 degrees. So London, let's go to next hour, which is 7 a.m., not 6, 7 a.m. So Whiteton 0 degrees, Collingwood -1, everywhere in Toronto, including Hamilton, whole local, Oshawa, Coburg, Peterborough, Belleville, everywhere in Niagara Falls. Those cities are going to be 1 degree. So Newmarket, Orangeville, Stouffville, Uxbridge is going to be 0 degrees, -1 Peterborough. So let's look at Port Elgin -1 degrees, Hanover -1 degrees. So Hobes Bay 0 degrees, Lionshead -1, Bombay, Thunderbee 0 degrees, Salisbury, Midland -1 degrees, Olilla, Betty -1 degrees, Beverly Hills, Georgia is gonna be 0 degrees. So let's go to next hour, which is Scarborough. Let's go to next hour, which is 3 p.m. So wire Sun is gonna be 7 degrees, Collingwood 4 degrees, everywhere is in Toronto is 2 degrees, so Mississauga is 2 degrees, Hamilton 4 degrees, Oakville 2 degrees, everywhere in Niagara Falls 8 degrees, so Oshawa 4 degrees, 3 degrees is in West Newmarket, Orange Walls 2 degrees, Peterborough 2 degrees, Coburg 3 degrees, Belleville 2 degrees, Chenia is going to be 2 degrees. Actually, it's going to be 3 degrees. Beverly Hills is 3 degrees. Barrie is 2 degrees. Olala is going to be 1 2 degrees, so Sada Bay is 3 degrees. Thunder Beach gonna get some 3 degrees, 2 degrees actually. So let's go to Palm Beach. Gonna get some minus. It's gonna be 3 degrees, Midland 4 degrees. So instead, Old Bay is gonna get some 5 degrees. Port Elgin 5 degrees. Hanover is gonna get some 6 degrees. Whiteton. So let's go to next hour, which is 7 a.m. So warmer. So Whiteton 8 degrees, Collingwood 10 degrees, Brampton 8 degrees, Mississauga 7 degrees, 8 degrees, Toronto 7 degrees, Scarborough 7 degrees, Stouffville 7 degrees, Newmarket 7 degrees, Orangeville is going to be 9 degrees. So Uxbridge 7 degrees, Oshawa 7 degrees, Peterborough 6 degrees, 5 degrees, 6 degrees is in Belleville, Hamilton 9 degrees, Oakville 7 degrees, everywhere in Niagara Falls is gonna be 7 degrees. So Georginia 5 degrees, Beverly Hills 7 degrees, Barrie 7 degrees, Georginia whatever. So Alula is gonna be 7 degrees. So Lake Bay is gonna be 7 degrees. Thunderbee is gonna get some 6 degrees. Bombay is gonna get some 7 degrees. Midland is gonna get some. So Midland is actually going to get some 9 degrees. So Lines and Hopes is going to be 7 degrees. Actually 6 or 7 or 8. 7 degrees and Lines and Obey. So let's go to next hour. So which is 3 p.m. 4 p.m. So your town is 2 degrees. Langsett to Hobie is 2 degrees. Collingwood 5 degrees. Port Elgin, Hanover is gonna be 2 degrees. Palm Beach, Thunder Beach, Solid Bay, Milan 2 degrees. Chinia 2 degrees. Barrie is going to be 2 degrees. Beverly Hills is gonna get some. Beverly Hills is gonna get some 32.5. No, it's gonna be 5 degrees. So let's go to Olala, 2 degrees. So let's go to everywhere Niagara Falls City is gonna get some 12.5 degrees. So Brampton, Mississauga, Toronto 11 degrees. Scarborough is gonna be 10.5 degrees. Stouffville 8 degrees. Oshawa is 11 degrees. Uxbridge 7 degrees. Stouffville 8 degrees. Newmarket 7 degrees. Orangeville 7 degrees. So let's go with the 7. Okay, 6 degrees. Peterborough 7 degrees. Coburg 9 degrees. Belleville 8 degrees. And Green Spy. So the warmest temperatures all goes gonna be 10 degrees. Cold is gonna be 11 degrees. Let's go to next hour. There is no next hour. So this is the end of the video. So